by Lexus.
Chances are most of you have a turkey in the oven right now, but after seeing this story, you might want to try something new for your Christmas bird. Louisiana Cajuns have been deep frying turkeys for years, and now this cooking method is catching on everywhere. Tonight on Eyewitness News, we're conducting a turkey taste test. Channel 9's Steve Triggs joins us live from Seminole County to show us how the deep frying method is done. Steve?
So we're going to have a little bit of fun here. Now, you've probably seen this done on the cooking shows, or maybe you've seen these pots for sale at Walmart, Kmart, or some of the Home Depots and other hardware stores. But deep fried turkey, it may sound strange, it may sound greasy, but believe me, it's not. And once you've tried it, you are hooked. Now I'd like you to meet the guy who's usually behind the camera for me. His name is Wayne Murphy. He's a Cajun chef in his own right. He's going to show us how to prepare the bird for the big moment.
Fried turkey for any kind of meal, including Thanksgiving, you're definitely in for a treat. What you need to start out with is a nice, fairly small bird, about 10, 12, no more than 14 pounds I would recommend for frying. Right. I like to use a commercially available marinade called Cajun Injector. Okay. This is really good stuff. Shake it up real good. Pour it into a nice little container here in case you don't use much of it. You can always save it for later, use it on something else. And the most important thing is the injector.
I hate getting shots. Is that thing safe around turkeys, I guess?
It's safe around turkeys. It's very sharp, so you got to be careful, but this is a commercial product that's used just for this kind of use.
All right.
So you just start in the breast area and inject it in and kind of move that needle around, and you can see the turkey breast kind of plump up as you put the marinade in. Mm-hmm. Legs are a little tricky.
Why is that?
Well, they're just, you know, a lot of bone in some areas. You got to make sure you get up in the good meaty part of the leg.
That there's called fried turkey rub?
Fried turkey rub. So you can pour a little of this on here and rub it in real good on the outside. Mm-hmm. Well, the best thing to cook it in is peanut oil. Peanut oil is very good for, you know, long, high heat cooking. You can put the turkey directly in this basket. Mm-hmm. Carefully lower it down into the hot oil. Okay. And then it's hands off while it's cooking. Now it takes a while to get the oil up to temperature. It's got to be at least 350 degrees to start frying. Cooking a turkey, frying a turkey, generally is about 3 minutes a pound. Mm-hmm. You know, carefully pull the basket up, set it on a table with some maybe paper bags or something underneath to let it drain. Mm-hmm. Take an instant read thermometer, check the internal temperature of the turkey. Should be about 170 degrees in the breast area, 180 degrees in the thigh.
Okay. And then it's ready to go.
So then you're ready to carve it.
Now, as you might imagine, if you're cooking with oil, hot oil, you need to take some precautions. Think safety. Do it outside, of course. Never fry a turkey in a garage or in the house. Also, avoid frying on wood decks, which can catch fire. Never leave hot oil unattended. Make sure the kids are away and also the pets. Keep a fire extinguisher handy and keep small children and pets away. Now, you're going to come back tonight on Eyewitness News at 5, and we're going to do our little turkey. We're going to drop in the hot oil. We're going to compare this turkey to a turkey that's smoked and also a turkey that's conventionally cooked in the oven. And we'll see what people who've never tried the three of them think. Join us then. For Live in Seminole County, Steve Triggs, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, Chef Steve, he looks good, and so does Wayne in his little costume there. And by the way, I tried one of those last year. Once you do, you'll never go back.
This is Steve Triggs, live in Seminole County. I know you've had roasted turkey, but I'll bet you've never had Cajun fried. We'll have the latest rage in Thanksgiving cooking straight ahead on Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks. And most of you would agree that turkey is the centerpiece of the traditional Thanksgiving meal.
That's for sure, but what's the best way to cook the bird? Well, oven roasted is easily the most popular. Some folks like to smoke their turkeys, but lately, deep fried turkey is gaining popularity. Channel 9 Steve Triggs joins us now with a look at all three ways and putting them to a taste test as well. Steve?
Well, you got that right, Bob. You know, I love turkey. I love turkey any kind of way you want to make it, but when Wayne Murphy, my photographer, showed me a Cajun fried turkey, well, at that point, folks, I fell in love. Now, Wayne injects the bird with marinade concoction he calls Cajun butter. Then it's into the peanut oil of the deep fryer at 350 degrees. Now, this cooking method is lightning fast. Only takes 3 minutes per pound. So your bird is cooked in less than an hour. And as for the taste, well, we're going to find out in just a few minutes. There you have the Cajun fried bird right here. We have a conventionally cooked baked bird right here. And over here, way over on this side, we have a bird that was cooked in the smoker, and we're going to have people test all of those. You see the 3 there for the taste test. Oven roasted, deep fried, and smoked. Now we'll talk a little about safety, because safety is obviously something important when you're cooking with hot oil. Wayne, what are some things you're going to remember?
Well, the oil is at least 350 degrees, so you should make sure that you have like long pants on.
Yep.
Wear an oven mitt when you get ready to put your basket in the oil or take it out. Be careful if you have children or pets nearby, because if you knock this oil over, it'll be very hot and you can be very seriously hurt.
Well, obviously, we saw yesterday someone who cooked on a deck or a wooden area and caught their house on fire, so this is something you got to be careful about. Also very good to have a fire extinguisher nearby, just in case. And this kind of equipment, you're seeing it pop up in all the stores now. I mean, we're seeing it at, what, Walmart's? And
Walmart, Lowe's, Home Depot, the member clubs like Costco or Sam's Club. And it's pretty reasonably priced. You can buy an outfit like the pot and the basket for about $40. If you need a burner, that's maybe another $40, plus the regulator for your propane tank. Another very important tool to have is the temperature gauge here to know how hot the oil is. So a good setup from scratch may cost you between $100 to $140.
Now, something we want to let our folks know is, of course, on our website, InsideCentralFlorida.com, we have all kinds of recipes. We have nutritional information, where you can buy the equipment if you want to buy it over the internet. All kinds of information there on InsideCentralFlorida.com. Coming up at 5:30, we'll be taking this bird out of the fryer here, show you what it looks like. And at 6 o'clock, we're going to have some people who've never tried the different kinds of turkey taste all 3 and tell you folks, oven roasted, deep fried, or smoked. We're live in Seminole County. Steve Triggs, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
All right, thanks, Emerald. I mean, Steve and Wayne.
And I can smell it all the way over here.
Oh, yeah, that looks good.
This is Steve Triggs, live in Seminole County. Are you ready for the great turkey taste test? We have roasted, we have smoked, we have Cajun fried. Coming up on Eyewitness News.
And the stock market was closed today for Thanksgiving. Well, even though today's Thanksgiving and you've probably been eating all day long, this could still make you hungry.
Channel 9 Steve Triggs is live with Wayne Murphy cooking one of the hottest trends in turkeys these days, Cajun deep-fried bird. Hi, Steve. Hi,
Hey,
Wayne.
how you guys are doing? This is Wayne Murphy, who is usually behind the camera when I'm working, so here's a chance to really see a real Cajun chef at work. We've been deep frying this turkey, and it's just about done now. We're going to pull it out. 350 degrees, 3 minutes per pound for the turkey, and look at that golden brown texture. Now, some of you may think, you know, this is fried food, so how healthy can it be? Wayne, we've talked about what we've cooked it with, peanut oil, etc. How safe or how healthy is peanut oil?
Well, we've talked to our very own Dr. Brown, and what we found out through some research is that peanut oil is relatively safe. It's or healthy. It's very low in saturated fat.
Right.
There's no cholesterol. When you deep fry a turkey, it seals the skin, the juices in very quickly, so it doesn't absorb much of the oil. So it cooks it's almost a healthy way of cooking.
Obviously, you see Wayne is wearing a mitt. This is very hot oil. You got to be very careful. Other mitts, etc. We're going to put it over here on the newspaper and make sure that it drains properly as it, you know, kind of settles in there. And we have the bottle of peanut oil here. You buy these in actually large quantities. You can find this stuff in Costco. You can find it in Walmart, etc. They sell the actual frying equipment along with the peanut oil right in the store. So you can see, I don't know if you probably can't zoom in on the label here, but I'm looking at it now. And it says that, you know, saturated fat is only 2 grams. Cholesterol, of course, is 0 because this is a vegetable product. So that's one of the nice features about it. And in fact, Dr. Brown told us yesterday that her husband was going to make a fried turkey. Now, talk about taste. You know, if you've ever had fried chicken at a restaurant, well, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's awfully greasy. Let me tell you this. This seals in all of the juices. When you actually get down to carving this turkey, it is the sweetest, it is the juiciest turkey you've ever had, and it is not one bit greasy. So coming up at 6 o'clock, I just want you to know this, we're going to have 3 people who've never tried this before. We have a roasted turkey right here, we have a smoked turkey here, and we have one of the deep fried turkeys right here, and they are going to try all 3 in a blind taste test, and they're going to let you know exactly which one they like the best and why. So stick around, coming up at 6 o'clock. We're live in Seminole County. Steve Triggs, Channel 9 Eyewitness News.
And then what time do you guys deliver the leftovers here to Channel 9?
I think we'll bring them back probably tomorrow sometime.
Okay.
We're looking forward to tasting that bird. Thank you, Steve.
Sure.
Well, as you know,
But
lots of people are cooking and eating turkeys tonight, but not everyone is getting paid for it. Well, our Steve Triggs has the best of both worlds tonight. He's live with the results of our great turkey taste test. Steve?
Well, you know, everybody knows me as a schemer, and this is probably the best scheme I've come up with in 18 years at Channel 9. But anyway, we've been cooking turkeys all day, 3 different ways, okay? We have the oven-roasted turkey, traditional. We have the smoked turkey, which took most of the day. And we have the very quickest one and the latest rage, the Cajun fried turkey. Now we've had a taste test panel of people here who are friends of mine, family members, etc., who've been trying all 3. And Danny Brucker, tell me, which one did you like the best and why?
Oh, I loved all 3, Steve. They're just super. Everyone is good. I think I can figure out which one is which, but
okay.
I'm putting my vote, and this is my final answer, I'm putting my vote with number 2 because it was very succulent and very tasty, and I liked it very, very much.
Okay. The folks at home, of course, can see which is which. Sandy, which one did you? This is Sandy Brucker, my sister-in-law. Which did you like best?
Hi, Steve. I know everyone today has worked so hard on cooking these turkeys, and I have always enjoyed smoked meat, so I'm going to go with the one I think that's smoked, and I love the hickory nut I think they used in preparing the smoked turkey. So I'm going to go with number 3.
Number 3? Well, she's right on the money. That was the smoked turkey. All right, final. Michael Wiley here. We're going all kinds of generations. Michael, which one did you like best?
I like number 2. It had the most flavor and was moist.
Most flavor and was moist. Okay, there we go. That's the response we have from our panel of experts here. Everyone is a turkey lover here in Central Florida, I'm sure, as you are. And before we leave you all, I want you to know, from our family to your family, take care, everybody.
all right, and happy Thanksgiving to you, too. Number 2, I assume, was the fried turkey.
Looks like that had the majority of votes. Anyway.
Yeah, I'll say. Now, we're about to take a trip into the future in a set, rather, of very...